Yeah, glow. Every day cannot stay the same.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Dolphins and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him, but he only threw Touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion, the tight end. Nix to the air. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Here's a diving catch right side. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30. Now it's Nix. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing Nix. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On third down, here's Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Steps away. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. As they've got it as we resume action. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua going to throw. Throw caught by Achane. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Broncos 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. They'll go play action with Nix. This one swung out to Williams. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Now Hill to return it. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for
the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Baron Browning has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. To throw is Nix. Well, this one taken in by Otten. Down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cade Otten, 29 yards. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Denver's offense now set to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Nix. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this returnable for Hill. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hayes. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to the air with Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. A final shot before break. Nix, open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So we've come upon halftime here. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really... and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he loses the football a second time. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He's got Otten. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Mims in motion left. 2nd and 5. Screen play set up for Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. Hill going to go in motion right. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And on the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. Got his man, it's Williams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. First carry of the game for Zamir White. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Nix to the air. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On play action, here's Tua. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Running left, Achane. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
In motion left goes Sutton. Throwing Nix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Now it's Nix.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Nix from the shotgun.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Operating from the gun, Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 4 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
All right, let's go.
And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The slot man in motion right. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Broncos will take over on downs.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw. Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Nix to throw again. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 7, 2:14 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
21G, 21G. 44. Ready.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. This is 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey!
Tua. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 70 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On 3rd down, a run from White. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Hill on the return. And the danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10.
20, TX.
Here's Tua. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Baron Browning in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Tua. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get some of that yardage back. Still doesn't have a first down, but he does get out of bounds to stop the clock. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Tua to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready,
Tagovailoa. This is caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Sanders now to add the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the touchdown at PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Now they can't bring him down. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Bust through the tackle. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
First throw of the OT session for Tua. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Achane. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Dolphins,
they improve their mark to 12-4 with 1 game to go.